Oleksiy Goncharenko. He's a Ukrainian member of parliament who appeared on my show that weekend while he was still in Bucha. Earlier this week, nearly a year after Russians first occupied Bucha, I met up with Goncharenko in that town. We took a short walk. He told me about the horrific scenes he saw along just one block in Bucha and how the town still bears the scars of war and, surprising, the recovery that has taken place since it's been liberated.
Do you see this is from bullets?
Oh, these here?
This is from bullets, yeah. And,
wow.
And these trees, they are all wounded with bullets because they were just firing in chaotic way. See all these. This is all this.
Oh wow.
This is the bullets, and all these benches they were destroyed, and that is new ones.
Wow.
They shoot at everywhere here.
Yeah, you can see in the trees.
Yeah, you can see trees, you can see everywhere. So on April 2, I came here already, in Bucha itself. And like the first place I was here on this square, and I saw, and here I can show you photos. I have still photos in my library. Here was one car with a killed man inside. That was a man who worked in Bucha for like park maintenance. And he was trying to take wounded people to the hospital. And he transported several. But when he again came back, he was killed right here by a Russian tank. It was right here. There was a car with his body inside. And here was another car which they just smashed with a tank, with a person inside.
Oh my God, there was a person inside there?
Yeah. Yeah, awful.
If you weren't pointing out the bullet holes in the posts and the trees, it looks normal.
It looks normal, right?
Looks like a suburban community.
Yeah.
People are going about their business, they're shopping. Yeah. It's early morning now, you can see traffic is happening. But explain that to me, because when you're in Kyiv, it looks normal. And then all of a sudden an air raid siren goes on, and all of a sudden
It's very mixed. It's all the time this year like this. It wasn't even that days. Some moments, it's absolutely normal. And then something happens. It can be explosion, it can be air raid signal, it can be, I don't know. And at this moment you realize that the war continues, the war is in place. And I think Bucha in the European and Hostomel was the moment, that was the first liberated from Russian areas. That was the first. And we just realized what a catastrophe happened here, what atrocities, what war crimes. Interesting story about this building. I don't know, this family, do they live here or not? I have a video. So I came, there was to this house, and then a lady came out, and she recognized me as an MP, and she started to speak with me.
So they just opened the window. They just opened
because this is a house. They have on the ground floor. They have a beauty spa, like beauty salon.
Yeah.
But they live on the second floor, on the first floor of the building. They lived at that time. I don't know. And Russian forces, they were deployed here. Just they lived together with these people.
Wow. I'm looking at that. The shop is open. People are going inside.
Yeah, that's like unbelievable. Вітаю вас! Ви пам'ятаєте рік тому? Я радий вас бачити. Це телебачення американське. Я теж так. Да. It was this lady 1 year ago that we met here, and she showed me her house where the Russians were.
What was their relationship like with the Russian soldiers who were living?
Як себе поводили російські солдати? Ну, вам повезло, тут були у вас більш-менш такі.
Смотря какие. Я говорю, первые, которые пришли сутки, вони ж нас закриті, ми були сутки закриті в погребі.
So she says that it depends from the troops, from the units. The first unit, the first day when they came, they locked them in the basement. And the first day was awful. They were shooting everybody, and they just killing. And then the next day, another troops arrived. Then they all again left, And at that moment, they even decided maybe everything is finished, but third arrived, another troops.
Wow.
So like there was also this rotation. So it depends.
So this
Some
was
of
like
them
a barracks. They were
just,
treating this as a...
That was a barracks. Це була казарма. Ну так, це було. That was a barrack. That was a kind of.
3 числа було 31.
From March 3 till March 31. 4 weeks that was a barracks, and there was like a common point. There was an officers here, and she's saying that they were after liberation 2 weeks they were just taking garbage from here. And
І до 100 десь було, тому що до їх постійно приїжджали в гості. Там поїздки.
40 people left altogether, and there were more coming to them just to eat something together, to drink something together.
And in this place here, you said about 20 people.
These no, all together on here тут 20 ви казали, да?
Да, тут десь 20.
Yeah, here near 20 and more 20 there on this next part of the building.
Танків. Раз, два, три, чотири.
5 tanks were staying all the time. And each tank with the 8 people. Yeah.
5 tanks of 8 people each.
Yeah. With the paratroopers on the armor, not inside, but on the armor. So it's like 8 people each tank.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable that she's...
каже, неможливо повірити в це.
Я сама не
But
можу.
it's unbelievable that
It's
she's
unbelievable
reopened
for
it,
her to...
and they're running a business, and they're back in their
Yes,
home.
absolutely. І він каже, що але тепер ви відкрили бізнес, і ви знову вдома, і відбудовуєте
Надо,
все.
звісно, треба налоги платити, треба відбудовуватися, ремонти будемо робити. Ми все
Все, that they want to rebuild everything. They will rebuild
все
everything.
поміняємо, будемо працювати.
They will change everything, they will work.
Україна, лучше України немає.
The Ukraine is the best place to live in.
Thank you, and thank you for this.
Thank you very much. Дуже вам дякую.
Can you believe we got in there and the first thing she does is offer us a coffee? The hospitality in this country is something. My thanks to Goncharenko for taking me around Bucha and to Irina for opening her doors to us. She did invite us to come back, and I suspect one day we will.